Viewers, I have been tagged by Really Big Monkey 1. The tag is SHTF schools. What's your favourite? David's response to the tag was sort of his ingenuity skills, his ability to manipulate his environment and get what he wants out of it, his creativity skills. Cut my finger on a thorn and it went staggeringly deep, very painful. Yeah, so David's response, really good video, something like 23 minutes long. If you've not seen him before, I'm probably sure you have, because most of my subscribers have come on the back of his tag, but his video is all about his ingenuity and creativity, so you should go and check him out. For my favourite shit, it's the fan skill. Look at that. My favourite SHTF skill is basically, it's not a physical skill or anything, it's a mental skill. It's really painful. It's my ability to stay in a positive frame of mind in adverse conditions. Let the bygones be old. Apologies for filming, but I'm one man band, so set that up there. Yeah. So my skill then is, favourite skill rather, is to be able to overcome the scenario. As I'm sure you're all aware, a percentage of survival is psychological, and I think without bigging myself up too much that I'm sort of a happy-go-lucky person, and I tend to generally overcome it all in my head mentally, try and stay in a positive frame of mind. My blood's delicious, but back on track. Yeah, try and stay in a positive frame of mind, and that tends to get you through whatever sort of environment, scenario you're in. Good example, in fact, is I went into the Peak District sort of like 2-3 weeks ago with a friend, and that must have gone really deep, it's proper bleeding. We went into Peak District, Kinder Scout. For those who aren't familiar with it, it's a pretty, well, 600 metres, so it's not in comparison to what you've got in States and stuff, but it's biggest mountain around here. And weather were unreal, shocking. 60 miles an hour winds, horizontal rain. In fairness, weather were absolutely rank, but I went with a friend and we both managed to stay in a positive frame of mind, and what could quite easily have been a rubbish trip, we must have been walking for 11 hours, what could have quite easily been a terrible rubbish trip turned out being pretty decent actually. We had a right laugh, bit of scrambling, walking across moors, got lost at one point. We just tried to stay in a positive frame of mind, making sure we were enjoying what we were doing, and that got us through scenario. We were meant to be wild camping, but we with weather and stuff, my top would have just flown off. And we weren't too far from car in fairness, so we just jumped back in and went home. But yeah, as I said, that's my favourite skill. My ability to stay in a positive frame of mind in pretty shitty circumstances. The tag, I want to change tag a bit. If those of you who've done it before don't mind, I want to change it so that you say what your skill is, but you also put in a skill you'd like to learn. And so the skill I'd like to learn for a SHTF scenario is sort of wild edibles. In an SHTF scenario, you can't exactly go to Morrison's and buy a bag of apples or something or whatever. You might have to learn to forage for yourself, so I'm pretty limited with my foraging knowledge, and the rain is picking up. She pours. Mother Nature rearing her ugly head. So yeah, I'd love to learn how to identify different plants and stuff, what's edible, what's not, what's poisonous. That'd be my #1 skill to learn. If whoever I tag chooses to carry the what you would like to learn part of this tag off, then cool. I've not seen anybody else do it yet, so it'd be cool to learn what people want to learn, so then other people on YouTube can share. I'm gonna have to shut this off because she is pouring and the camera's getting wet, so that's probably it. The people who I'm gonna tag, do you know what, I ain't even prepared. Pretty shitty at this, to be fair, but I'm going to tag, just people off the top of my head, some of my favourite channels. Mind Wise Man, he's a guy who often jumps in a inflatable canoe and goes out down Thames and stuff. If he wants to do an SHTF scenario, spot on. He's a really cool guy. If you've not seen him, check him out. Another guy who's got some quite decent videos. He's had a bit of unluckiness at the minute. He'd built a permanent shelter, or he'd started to build a permanent shelter, and some chavs have smashed it down. That's Benny Boy Shaw. So that guy as well. I'm just going to crouch under this lean-to. Yeah, tag him. And one of my favourite channels is a guy from America called Kenny, Brave the Wilds. He's actually one of the first channels I started watching. He's like 14 years old. He's unreal at what he does. He probably gets tagged all the time, so if he's already been tagged in this, then sorry Kenny. If you want to do it, that's cool. I've not seen what you'd like to learn. I know you already know a lot and stuff, so maybe just say what you want to learn or whatever. But those are my 3 tags: Mind Wise Man, the Maverick, Benny Boy Shaw, and Brave the Wilds, Kenny. So those 3, I'd appreciate it if you could carry this on. And if you want to add on the what you would like to learn part to the end, that's cool. I don't mind. Thanks for tagging me, David. Although it's raining, it's bloody boiling. Thanks for tagging me, mate. If you ever want to give one of these stoves away, what you're making, send them my way, because they're bloody brilliant. There's nothing like that around here. So thanks for watching. Never really said thanks for watching, sounds a bit weird, but thanks for watching. And I hope you've enjoyed the video. Leave me a bit of feedback, constructive criticism. Everybody says they like it, they hate it really, but it is constructive, so leave a bit of constructive criticism. And yeah, thanks for watching.